Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Amy. I do videos on fragrance, beauty, self-care, body care. If you like all of that, then please go ahead and subscribe and click on the notification bell so that you are notified when I do upload videos, which is usually every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome. How are you guys doing? I am so happy to have you guys here with me today, and I appreciate you guys so much. And I also have a channel on just my mom life. I am a mom of 3. I do videos on cleaning, cooking, day in the life vlogs. If you like that type of content, I will go ahead and leave that channel in the description box. And with that said, let's go ahead and let's get started with today's video. For today's video, we are going to be doing a fun video, a type of video that I've never done before. This video is going to be just showing you guys all of my almond fragrances. You guys know that I truly love almond, and I just discovered that when I started really getting into fragrances. It's just a note that truly just is one of my favorites. And I'm gonna start these types of videos off with almond. I'm planning on doing vanilla, coconut, caramel, just a lot of different notes, but we're gonna start off with almond fragrances. And I did have someone request this. One of you guys wanted me to do like almond and coconut, but I figured it would just be very long because I do have a lot of fragrances. So I did split it up, and I'm gonna do almond today, and then I will be filming a coconut separate. And then after I show you guys all of my almond fragrances, I'm gonna be giving you my top 5 from this category. But keep in mind that I absolutely love every single one of them, because I have just been working on truly only keeping fragrances that I am head over heels with. So let's go ahead and let's get started. I'm not gonna go too into detail about each fragrance because I do have quite a few, but I'll just give you like a overview on them. So the first one that I'm going to be talking about is one that I pretty much don't shut up about, and this is Elisabeths Girl of Now. When I think of an almond fragrance, this one automatically comes to my mind, just because this is the one that just made me kind of discover orange blossom and almond, and just how yummy those fragrances can be. And this is just such a good, super sweet fragrance. This is very sweet, very thick, syrupy type of almond. The almond in here is just so sweet, and it is also accompanied by pistachio, pear, you have orange blossom, tonka bean, almond milk. So it's a lot of just creaminess, a lot of sweetness, and a lot of nuttiness. So almond usually will give you like a creamy, nutty vibe to your fragrance, and many times will also be sweet depending on if it's a green almond. Just almond milk will give you more of a creamy vibe. So this one to me is just fluffy, creamy, sweet, but then it has patchouli in it, so that just breaks that sweetness and makes it a little bit more just sophisticated. A lot of people find this perfume cloying, but I truly love this fragrance, and it lasts a very long time, and you will leave a scent trail with this for sure, because I have gotten compliments with this fragrance. The next one has been in my collection for a little bit. It's a newer one. This is the Acqua di Parma Mandorlo di Sicilia, and I got the smaller bottle because I didn't know what this was going to be like, but I truly love this fragrance. I feel like this is just the definition of almond. It is a very simple almond. It has a lot of notes, but honestly this is just the most truest simple almond that I think I have in my collection. Just like all I get is almond, and this has green almond, star anise, you got orange, white peach, jasmine, bourbon vanilla, cedar. There's even more notes. I'm not trying to say them all, but this one is just a true almond, and this is perfect For those fragrances that you wish had a little bit of nuttiness to it, a little bit of creaminess to it, you can definitely layer this with those fragrances, or you can wear it alone. Just keep in mind that this one will just give you a sweet scent. It's not going to smell like, it's not sexy, it's not date night, it's not none of those things. This is just your sweet almond. It's literally a gourmand type of scent. It smells edible, that type of fragrance. This is what this one is, and I really love this one. The next one you guys haven't even seen on my channel because I have to do a haul, but I have been trying it out because I have just been trying to play with fragrances a little bit before I talk to you guys about them. This is beautiful. The first time that I got this and I sprayed it, I just wondered who would want to smell like this, because it was way too sweet. And for me to say that a fragrance is sweet, it takes a lot. But this is the, I don't know, I'm probably gonna kill this name. This is Reminiscence Dragee. This bottle just reminds me of like a bride for some reason because of this. But if you want a sweet almond, if you want, like, picture those candied almonds that you get at weddings and stuff like that, this is that. It's so sweet. Probably one of the sweetest fragrances that I own. But this does something magical on my skin when it dries down. I put it on my wrist the day that I got it, and I was just going on about my day, and I was like, ooh, I don't think that one's gonna work for me. It's way too sweet, way too like candy like. But then when it started drying down, oh my god, this fragrance, it's so sweet, but it mixes with your skin and it just gives it like just this yummy vibe. And if you like almond, this is definitely a must-have. This has mandarin orange, cardamom, which I don't really get too much cardamom, almond blossom, orange blossom, plum, vanilla, musk, and cedar. But to me, this is just a candied almond. If you want a very sugary almond, a very sweet almond, very, I would say almost like a playful almond, then I definitely think Sexual Sugar is really good for that. This one, I don't pick up too much almond, but it has almond in it. This one has sugar, wild berries, passion flower, African orange flower, and then the base note is where you have your vanilla and your almond. This one is just like a very sweet, I think it's like a flirty fragrance, and this is like the better version of Aqualina Pink Sugar. So if you know how pink sugar smells, this is like a smoother version of that, and I get a little bit more of the almond in here, so I just love this one so much more. The next one is Hypnotic Poison by Dior. You guys know I absolutely love this one, and this, I would consider this a mix of vanilla and almond for me. This is like a very fluffy, powdery vanilla almond fragrance, very sweet. There's coconut in here as well. There's just a lot of notes in here, but all I get is like a powdery vanilla almond. It's like warm, it's cozy, it's just the perfect scent if you want to cuddle with somebody, if you want to stay home and just watch movies, maybe like on a rainy day when you're cuddling, you have a warm drink, maybe like some hot chocolate or coffee or tea or something, and you're wearing this and you're just cuddled up in your blanket in your living room. That's the vibes that this gives me. A lot of people actually like this to go out to, like on a date night or on a just fun night out, but for me this is more like a at-home type of scent, or just like when I want to just relax and just smell good for myself. I really like this one. Okay, so the next one is a little bit more of a brighter almond, and this is Poison Girl by Dior. You guys know that I have talked a lot about this. I love this fragrance. This one opens up with a citrusy opening. It has like kind of like a creamsicle type of vibe. It has orange, it has lemon, so you're gonna have a brighter opening. You are going to get just a very warm, cozy almond after you have that really bright opening, so it's just really nice. I feel like this is like the brighter version out of all of the Hypnotic Poison, Poison Girl. This one is just like the lighter version. Really, really nice. When I got Poison Girl, I got very curious about, because that is the EDT. So I got very curious about the EDP, and I went ahead and got the EDP. And once you smell the EDP, I mean, look at the juice in here. This is magical. Like the almond in here, this one just has so much more oomph to it. When I got this and I sprayed this perfume, it even has like a boozy vibe to me of how like deep and sexy, and this is so good. And this one I do consider sexy. This one I consider like very provocative. This one is so nice. And once you get this one, you're gonna look at the EDT like a way softer version of what it could be, which the EDP just has a lot of just power to it. Just the smell is it's intoxicating. This next one I did show to you guys in one of my recent hauls, and this is Armani Code Cashmere. This is your sexy almond. Oh my god. This is your date night. You're going out, you're sexy, you're provocative. Just, I love this almond. And this one has orange blossom, jasmine sambac, almond milk, heliotrope, iris, suede, leather, incense, and patchouli. It is a sexy almond. I don't want to get too into it because I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more fragrances. So if you want to see what I think about this fragrance, I'm gonna leave the first impression for this one up here. Next one I have is more of like a flirty almond. This one gives me like younger woman vibes, like someone in their late teens, early 20s, but I'm 30 and I'll still wear this, and I really enjoy it. And this is the Pepe Jeans For Her. This one to me is just of a more fun almond. This one has marshmallow, almond, tangerine, vanilla, almond milk, vodka, amber, and musk. And I wore it the other night. This is the type of fragrance that when you wear it the first time, it's not gonna, well, for me, it wasn't my favorite. But now that I smell it, it's like I almost crave this scent. It's so good. It's sexy, flirty, and fun. And the almond is definitely in there. Next up, we have Fancy Girl from Jessica Simpson. You guys know I love this fragrance. This one is almond, caramel. I believe there's gardenia in here, but the gardenia isn't too strong on me. So it's like a floral, sweet almond. I really love this one. This is affordable and great to have in your almond collection if you like almond. Now for your fresh almond, I also had this one in a recent haul. This is Guerlain La Petite Robe Noir Au Fraiche. This is your airy, fresh almond. It's very daytime appropriate, very just super fresh. This is just like great for a hot day and you just want something that feels refreshing. So it is like a clean, fresh almond. I absolutely love this one, and if you want to see more about what I think about this one, I'm gonna keep adding like little cards with videos where I might go more into depth about the fragrance, but this is a really good one. Next we have Girl of Now by Elie Saab, and this is Shine. So this one is just pretty much the same as Girl of Now, but you have pineapple in here. I feel like this one's a tad bit sweeter because of the pineapple, and it's a little bit less syrupy and thick. Oh my god, this one's so good. It's a little bit lighter, but it's still a strong fragrance. It's just not as deep as Girl of Now in terms of the syrupy, thick sweetness. This one's a little bit lighter on that. Really nice fragrance. The next one is Burberry Brit. This I would consider my spicy almond. Oh my god, this one is so good. I saved this one for fall time. That's why I haven't really talked about it on my channel, but I have gave it some use. This is only the 1 ounce bottle though. I found this at Ross probably like a year ago for, I think it was $19. This is just your spicy almond. I find it sexy and just a beautiful almond with some spice. It's so good. The next one is Valentino's Donna Aqua. This one I had to go on a mission to get this because this is discontinued. This fragrance has almond in it, but unfortunately this one is beautiful in the opening. So this one has almond and pear in the opening, and honestly it gives like a pistachio type of vibe in the opening, and it is just the most gorgeous opening I have ever just, oh my god. The opening of this perfume, head over heels, but it literally lasts 5 minutes and it's gone. So I'm thinking if you were to mix these two together, it's probably gonna be a match in heaven. Or the Bath and Body Works Almond Blossom fragrance mist is pretty much how this smells. So if you have that, because that is a retired fragrance, those two would go together beautifully. And that's probably the reason why I got this, because I had a sample of this and I saw how fast the almond kind of disappears in here. But when I got the Bath and Body Works Almond Blossom, I just figured, okay, I can layer those two and hopefully make the almonds stick around longer. And now I'm just going to be trying these two to see if that helps. The next one is by Sol de Janeiro, and this is the Sol Cheirosa 62. It's just like a little travel size, and this one is like your perfect summer almond. This one has pistachio, almond, heliotrope, jasmine, caramel, vanilla, salt, and sandalwood. This is the perfect summer pistachio almond fragrance. So good, very gourmandish, but it still has like just a little bit of floral in there. I see this one being perfect for like a vacation type of fragrance, a fragrance that you can wear if you're staying at a resort or like after the beach or something like that. This would be gorgeous. Okay, and my last one is Trusardi's Sound of Donna, which I hauled not so long ago, and this one also has almond in it. But this one is a green almond, even though I told you guys that to me this is just a very sweet almond. I have smelled fragrances with green almond and they're not really my favorite, but this almond, there's whipped cream in here, there's heliotrope, there's chestnut, sandalwood. It just turns it into the sweetest warm almond. And I think this one, I'm gonna really enjoy this one in the fall because it just has like this cozy, it almost has a little bit of spiciness as well. I feel like this is perfect for fall. Very warm, comforting, beautiful fragrance. Oh, I love this one so much. And this one also has sandalwood, so that is, I think, the touch that it gives it. It's just such a gorgeous fragrance. Those are all the fragrances in my collection that have almond in it. If I had to pick top 5 in my collection, definitely Girl of Now for sure. This would be one of them. One of my favorite almonds, very sweet. I love this one. That would be in my top. These two, I'm gonna put them in the same category because I'm gonna cheat a little bit because I can't just choose 5. But the Poison Girls are gorgeous almonds, and I'll even throw Hypnotic Poison in there. All of the poisons are just beautifully, just the almond is done so beautifully, and if you are a person that likes almond, these are must-haves for sure. For a sweet almond, this is gonna make it to my top, which is the Reminiscence. Very sweet, candy-like almond. This is gorgeous, and I would wear this like on an everyday type of scent. Super sweet almond. I love this one. Then for a sexy, seductive almond, I would go with Armani Code Cashmere, just because this one would be nice for like a nighttime almond type of fragrance. Oh, so good. This one is so good. And then the last one on my top 5 would definitely be the Acqua di Parma Mandorlo di Sicilia, just because this is the truest almond ever. Like, it's just so simple. It's almond. So if you want to, like I said, if you want to mix this with another fragrance, you can make any other fragrance be a little bit more nutty, a little bit more creamy, and it's just perfect. So those would be my top 5, and those are all of the almond fragrances that I have in my collection. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you liked it. Comment down below if there are any almond fragrances that I don't know of that you love, because you guys have given me great recommendations in the past. I would love to hear from you guys, and that is going to be it for today's video. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. So let's go ahead and let's chat in the comments section, and I will see you guys in my next video.